Superz.
Hi friends, so let me discuss about Chief Minister appointment and term. Okay, appointment and term. According to Article 164 Clause 1, according to Article 164 Clause 1, according to Article 164 Clause 1, the governor appoint the chief minister on the basis of leader of the majority party, leader of the majority party. Okay, according to Article 164 Clause 1, according to Article 164 Clause 1, the governor appoint the chief minister on the basis of leader of the majority party, on the basis of the leader of the majority party. Okay, next, the CM, chief minister, the chief minister take oath of office in the presence of governor only. According to Article 164 Clause 1, the governor appoint the chief minister on the basis of leader of the majority party. The CM take oath of office in the presence of, take oath of office in the presence of, in the presence of governor only, in the presence of governor. Okay, next one, another one. As per constitution, the CM should have membership either in assembly or council, assembly or council. Okay, but one thing, 99% the chief minister come from assembly, only 1 or 2% chief minister come from council, chief minister come from council. Okay, next one, as per constitution, without a membership of council and assembly, we should become chief minister of the state. And a little bit relaxation there. As per constitution, we should have membership in state legislature either in council or assembly, but same constitution give a relaxation to us, that is, without a membership of council and assembly, we become CM, chief minister. But condition apply, that is, within 6 months, the chief minister should elect to any one house of the state legislature either in council or assembly within 6 months. Otherwise, okay, the person should lose CM office. That person should lose chief minister office. Okay, next one, another one. If you elect as the member of council or assembly, you should be continued in same office within 6 months. Otherwise, you should lose chief minister office. For example, present politics, Mamata Banerjee there, chief minister of West Bengal. Quite recently, the West Bengal assembly elections were over. In that election, TMC party, Trinamool Congress party won with a tremendous majority, but unfortunately TMC Supremo, Trinamool Congress Supremo, Mamata Banerjee defeated in assembly election. Okay, in Nandigram constituency. But remaining all the TMC assembly members togetherly elected her as the leader of the majority party. On that basis, the West Bengal governor appointed her as the CM of state. And without a membership of assembly, she became chief minister. Such chief ministers should elect to anyone else within 6 months. Then only you continue in office. Otherwise, you lose office. Okay, next one. Another one. As per constitution, the chief minister term is 5 years. The chief minister term is 5 years. According to constitution, the chief minister term is 5 years. How many years? 5 years. According to constitution, the chief minister term is 5 years. Is 5 years. That's all. Okay. Next. In practical and actually, the chief minister continues in office up to pleasure of assembly only. Okay. The chief minister term is 5 years. According to constitution, the chief minister term is 5 years. The chief minister term is 5 years. Okay. But actually, the chief minister continues in office up to pleasure of assembly only. Right. According to constitution, the chief minister gives resignation letter to the governor because governor appointed her. Governor appointed the chief minister. Mamata Banerjee CM of West Bengal. West Bengal governor appointed her as the chief minister. Okay. The chief minister take oath of office in the presence of governor only. Right? So, according to constitution, chief minister term is 5 years. But actually, the chief minister continues in office up to pleasure of assembly. Up to pleasure of assembly. Up to pleasure of assembly. Okay. Next one. Another one. According to constitution, the CM gives resignation letter to the governor. The vacated chief minister office should be filled up within 6 months. Within 6 months. The chief minister may resign. The chief minister may exploit. Okay. The chief minister may be terminated. Whatever it may be. Due to any reason, the CM office is vacated. CM office is vacated. Right. So, here, in some conditions, CM lose office. In some conditions, chief minister lose office. In which conditions? One is no confidence motion win in assembly. Second, confidence motion defeated in assembly. Third one, budget not accepted in assembly. Fourth, public bill defeated in assembly. Private bill win in assembly. These are some conditions. In such situations, in such conditions, 100% the CM lose office. The CM lose office. Okay. Next one, another one. Another one. Salary. According to Constitution, state legislature decide the salary of chief minister. According to Constitution, state legislature decide salary of CM. So on the basis of state financial condition, state legislature decide the salary of CM. In all the states, CM salaries are not same in our country. The salary is differ from one state to another state. For example, in Telangana, the chief minister's salary of Telangana state is 4,20,000. And Andhra Pradesh, Y.S. Jagannath Reddy, Andhra Pradesh chief minister Y.S. Jagan, salary per month 3,50,000 rupees. Okay. So that is differ. In other states, the salaries may be different. That is secondary thing. CM receives salary from state consolidated fund. One more fund is there, that is contingency fund. Okay. Another one is the consolidated fund. As per Constitution, CM and ministers take salaries from state consolidated fund. Okay. No change of their salaries in normal times, but the state legislature has power reduce salary of CM and Council of Ministers during the period of which one? During the period of financial emergency. Okay. During the period of financial emergency, state legislature reduce salaries of CM and Council of Ministers. On the basis of financial crisis, the state legislature reduce salary of CM. It may be 1 lakh reduced, it may be 75,000 reduced, it may be 2 lakhs reduced. That is, we can't say. Purely depends upon financial crisis of state. You remember that point. So which article explain about financial emergency? Article 360. Okay, Article 360. According to Article 360, President impose financial emergency in India on the basis of a financial crisis. The financial emergency effect is only one, that is, except President and Governor, the remaining all the salaries are reduced. Parliament reduced salaries of Prime Minister, Union Ministers. State legislature reduce the salaries of CM and Council of Ministers. Okay, next one, another one. Apart from salaries, state government provides other facilities to the Chief Minister. One is free accommodation, second one is free medical, third one is free transportation, next one free telecommunication facilities, etc. Okay, free accommodation, free transport, free medical, free communication, etc. So government should provide all these facilities to Chief Minister apart from salaries. Next one, Another one. The Chief Minister, powers and functions, let me discuss. Powers and functions. Powers and functions. In that first one, that is leader of the government. Okay. Next, leader of the majority party. Leader of the majority party. Third one, leader of the people. Next one, leader of the assembly. Last one, link between governor and council of ministers. Okay. These are 5 powers and functions of Chief Minister. First one, leader of the government. The Chief Minister cannot run the government with a single hand. Okay. The Chief Minister has to needs help from the colleagues. That's what the Council of Ministers are compulsory to assist the CM. Therefore, the Chief Minister has to select State Council of Ministers from all the corners and categories. While formation of government, the Chief Minister has to give importance to all the regions and categories. For example, in Andhra Pradesh, 13 districts there. In Andhra Pradesh, 13 districts there. Okay. But here, present 33 districts there in Telangana. The Chief Minister has to give importance to all the regions and categories. SC ministers should be there, STs should be there, BC ministers should be there, minority ministers should be there, and OCs, women compulsory. Okay. So we should give priority to all the categories while formation of government. Okay. But one thing, not only SC, ST, BC, OC, minority, women, different religion people there, Hindus, Christians, Muslims, people there. We should give importance to them. We should give place for them in government. Those religion people are so happy we have importance in this government. This government given chance to us serve for the people. Okay. And one more thing, as per the Chief Minister advice, the governor has to allocate portfolios among the ministers on the basis of their capability, their interest and experience. Okay. Home Ministry, Finance Ministry, Education Ministry, Agriculture Ministry, Irrigation Ministry, Endowment Ministry, Labor Ministry, Women and Child Welfare Ministry, number of different ministries there, different ministries there. Okay, but here one thing, ministers have their portfolios. Who allocate portfolios to ministers means governor. On whose advice CM allocate, okay, sorry, on whose advice the governor allocate portfolios means chief minister. Okay, the governor has power, allocate the portfolios, change the portfolios of ministers on the advice of CM or chief minister. Okay, next one. Under the leadership of CM, the ministers should work hard. The chief minister should preside over the cabinet meeting. The chief minister should bring coordination among the ministers. Okay, the chief minister should solve the disputes between one minister to another minister regarding any matter. All the ministers should be stand on the word of CM. The chief minister has to coordinate them, motivate them and guide them properly. Okay. Next one, leader of the majority party. According to constitution, the chief minister take any decision to win in the election, that is a party candidate. For example, quite recently Etal Rajendra resigned to TRS party primary membership and is also ready to resign to assembly membership also. So within 6 months, the Huzurabad, the vacated assembly seat should be filled up. As the leader of the majority party, K. Chandrasekhar Rao, that decide the right out candidate in Huzurabad by-election behalf of the TRS party. The candidate selection is the most important. Okay. From that decision onwards, the CM should participate in election campaigning behalf of the party candidate. The CM has to prepare the strategies how to win in the election. Why you only take the decision means you are leader of the majority party. You are leader of the majority party. Okay, another one, next one. The chief minister take number of decisions to strengthening the party cadre in state where the party is weak. And CM participate in party meeting being the leader of the majority party. The chief minister has to give guidance to party leaders and workers. So how far our government is implementing public welfare schemes in the state. So he has to explain each and everything to the party activists. Where in party meeting only. With his guidance, with his message, the party leaders also get one idea how our government is servicing to people. So with this message, with this knowledge, the local leaders go and request the voters give vote in favor of party candidates because my government is implementing these welfare schemes for you. So only it is happening with the initiate of chief minister. Okay, and one more thing, the CM being the leader of the majority party bring the coordination among the party leaders whoever having little bit disputes regarding any matter. Same party leaders having little bit differences, that is not good for party. So that immediately the chief minister involved in that matter and invite those leaders and has to know how the problem arose. So he has to close that matter. Okay, that is the leader of the majority party. Next, third one, leader of the people. The total state people bright future depends upon decision of the chief minister. Okay, the total state people bright future depends upon decision of chief minister. Okay, next one, decision of chief minister. The chief minister has to take good decision for the development of people. The chief minister has to provide all the facilities for the development of people in the state. The CM visit some particular areas where the people affected from floods, cyclones, earthquakes, tsunami, etc. Okay, so now we are in rainy season, already almost all starting, monsoons entered in India. Okay, the floods are coming. Unfortunately, floods came. Some people are lost their properties and lost their lives also. Being the leader of the people, the chief minister take care of them. Being the leader of the people, the chief minister give financial assistance to that family. Not all these things. Nowadays we are in crisis, that is corona. The second wave is going on. Number of people lost their lives. Most of the people joined in corporate hospitals. They spent some lakhs rupees, minimum 10 lakhs. 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs also. Lastly, most of them expired. Economically, they lost. Okay, and they lost family members also. How the family members survive? How the family members survive? The chief minister, being the leader of the people, chief minister should take care about that family. Government hospitals there, and free of education to their children. Okay, and any little bit financial support also there. Being the leader of the majority party, the chief minister, being the leader of the people, the chief minister should take all the necessary steps for the development of people only. And fourth one, leader of the assembly. The chief minister is the leader of the assembly. Okay, so you are leader of the assembly. Therefore, you should support to the and cooperate to the assembly speaker and council chairman to conduct the meeting smoothly and effectively. Okay. With your support, with your cooperation, remaining the ministers, MLAs, artfully cooperate to the speaker and chairman. Then definitely speaker and chairman conduct the house meeting smoothly and effectively. It is possible with only initiate of chief minister. initiate of Chief Minister. Okay, next one. The Chief Minister attend the council and assembly meetings, even if you have membership in only one house. Suppose KCR is member of assembly. As per constitution, is the leader of the assembly. So, he should attend the council also and explain about all the important decisions of state government. Important decisions of state government. Okay. But you go and explain your government intention, objectives, everything, no problem. But you should not participate in voting, whatever the going on in council. Suppose CM has membership in council, that person come and speak in assembly, but should not participate in voting, should not participate in voting. Okay. So, according to constitution, the Chief Minister is leader of the assembly. He has to do some work. One more, the assembly members may raise some questions regarding the inefficiency of ministers, corruption of ministers, and public problems. The concerned minister should give answer to honorable member question either in written form or oral. The honorable member not satisfied with the answer of minister. The honorable member has been raising some other questions. The minister, concerned minister is not able to give answer properly. Therefore, in that situation, the CM has to interfere in that matter and give answer to honorable member question properly and save his colleague. Because ministers are working under the leadership of CM. Ministers are working under the leadership of CM. So minister is in problem. Who save him? CM. So CM should involve in that matter and give answer to honorable member and save your cabinet minister. That is your responsibility, being the leader of the assembly. And last one, link between governor and council of ministers. Link between governor and council of ministers. The chief minister act as mediator between governor and council of ministers. The state council of ministers meeting decisions are explained by the chief minister to the governor. The CM go and meet the governor and CM explain whatever the meeting taken decision to the governor briefly. And another one, frequently and time being, the CM go and discuss with the governor regarding state major problems and challenges. Whatever they togetherly discussed about important issues of state and challenges issues of state, they discussed with each other. That brief information, the discussion information explained to the council of ministers by CM. So ultimately the chief minister act as mediator between governor and state council of ministers. So these are powers and functions of chief minister. How many? 5. In that first one, leader of the government, the formation of the government. Second, leader of the majority party. Third one, leader of the people. Fourth one, leader of the assembly. Last and fifth one, link between governor and council of ministers. Okay, is it clear, ma? Are you understanding? Right. Okay. So next one we have to see in another video. Right. Bye. Thank you.